Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. This is Brian Anderson.
Here we go. And there's always a little bit of animosity when these teams get together, but that is why it's a great rivalry.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the attention to this one's a bit elevated. It's game day, and I'm glad we're here.
Here's Banchero. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now here's Bridges, averaging around 6 a game. There's Young with the three. Gets the three to fall.
Trae Young might be the last guy in this offense that you want to lose sight of.
Outside Fultz. And he's going for the lob.
Oh,
my goodness!
I did not know he could get up like that.
I mean, did you see the strength and force? I mean, that's what puts Banchero ahead.
Now here's Markkanen. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production.
15.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Claxton. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times and throws that one away.
Markkanen. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference. And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And he's going for the oop here. And Gordon with the big finish.
Great timing, but Aaron Gordon's going to make any lob look good.
Down low. They're running. Fultz is good.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
To the inside. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor. And that time finds an open teammate.
Here's Banchero. Lays it up and banks it in. Banchero's got 8.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Young misses. The Nets with the lead. Bridges outside. Outside Fultz. Pass to Claxton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Banchero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane. Highlight reel dribble move, and then the athleticism takes over.
Woo! Yep, he wasn't going to be denied there, showing all the skill. Pass to Okongwu. Lots of room. Claxton with a rebound.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Okongwu. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Here's Banchero. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And I think we're going to see a lot of nights like this from Banchero. He is built to score and never seems to take a play off.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Cuts off the pass. Hey, from beyond the arc. And the Hawks with another three. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Hawks on top. They lead by
18.
Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hawks.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, VA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And they double up Simmons. It's Griffin, high post. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Watanabe. Three-pointer off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost.
Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a three-point play.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, VA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Gordon. No good. Johnson with the defensive effort. And the Nets call time here. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. And Aaron Gordon, Grant, growing up in the heart of Silicon Valley, San Jose.
Yeah, Aaron, using that to his advantage, involved with some apps. Now, we've seen a lot of players getting into the tech world. Great to see guys like Gordon branching out into business.
Inside. Here's Capella.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And here's Young. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. He buries it from three. Young's got 6.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Claxton can't get it to go.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why. Still, I expect him to make one of those.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Young. 6 points for him.
Next foul. Royce O'Neal. First personal foul. Team 7.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. They get the rebound. Back to Gordon. Clock at 6. Here's Capella. Claxton with a rebound.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Pass to Russell. Screen by Claxton. Uncovered. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a five-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
It's stolen by Johnson. Fast break, Brooklyn. For 3, O'Neal. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. Deflected. There's a minute 12 left to play in the half. Here's Claxton. And he gets it back. Back to Russell. Stolen by Capella. Here's Young. He has 6. And it's Capella with the jam.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Russell. And then Russell with the dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Timeout.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. Brooklyn trailing. And he lobs it up to the rim. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Pass to Okongwu. Off target with a close-range fadeaway. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Claxton. Oh, deflected. He goes up. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Ooh, Griffin with the steal. Here's Simmons. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Atlanta closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. We'll be back in a moment. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Griffin with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Watanabe. The long distance 3 is buried.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
To the paint. Here's Claxton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Claxton. To the middle. Here's Banchero. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. To the inside. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Now Russell. Pass to Johnson. Gordon with a steal. Marking it outside. Unloads. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And it's a 12-point Atlanta lead.
Trae Young not afraid to make passes like that. Great vision.
Now Johnson. Back to Russell. Outside Curry. Pass to Russell. 2 on the clock. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Lets it fly. The rebound by the Nets.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
The kick out to Johnson. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Capella. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Capella's got 10.
You got to do more than that to slow Capella. He doesn't let the defense rattle him at all. And you know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Young. No good from 18.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Russell into the lane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Capella.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Atlanta making some changes here. He does not get the second one. Down low. Here's Watanabe. The shot comes out. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Simmons drives in. 29 seconds left to play in the third. Picked up by Okongwu. Watanabe fires in the triple. Watanabe's got his second basket of the game. To the left side wing. Pass to Banchero. And he jams it home with authority.
I mean, you talk about it factor. Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
1 second left. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own. And so it's Atlanta with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Timeout called, Brooklyn.
They're rushing things offensively, and their impatience has led to carelessness.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want, and they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Simmons. Here's Okongwu. Lets it fly. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And the Hawks going from the Eastern Conference Finals to the 8th seed via play-in. A bit of a step backwards last year.
Yeah. You know, growing as a young team has its ups and downs. Hawks know they can be better than the 8th seed. They now have an expectation of a playoff caliber ball club.
Here's Young. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Hawks lead by 11. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive. I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
To the paint. Here's Bridges. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Young from long range. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
I mean, you have to love the physicality of Simmons right there. He has the strength and size to finish that play.
I mean, Trae Young, do you love the confidence? I mean, he is boiling over with it.
To the inside. There's the steal. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Okongwu. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And Young will challenge your defense from every distance, Brent.
Look, this guy, B.A., has unlimited range, has an elite floater game, and you bring in 2 guys defensively, you'll find the option that's open.
Brooklyn calls timeout. And the Nets with possession here. Down by 15. Fultz into the lane. Here's Claxton. No good from outside. Here's Atlanta with the ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert. You know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit. But, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does. I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Down low. Deflects the pass. Oh, stolen by Fultz. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And this is why you must push Banchero out of the paint, or else he'll slam it all over you.
Inside. Simmons. It's deflected. 1:57 left in the fourth. Throw it down on the lob.
Assertive offense from Banchero. It's good that he isn't shy about working for his looks.
The kick out to Young. Down low. Okongwu with the bucket. And the Hawks lead by 16.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Nifty move. And it's Bridges laying it in. Bridges has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
And Young gets it to go.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Hawks.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
It really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Trae Young.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of him out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Out to Gordon. Outside Simmons. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And he lobs it up. And so the ball out of bounds. Fultz touched it last.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Young. Simmons up top. Pass to Young. Fires for three. Claxton with a rebound. Left side Fultz. The three from Banchero. Second chance effort. Can't get it to drop. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that's going to do.
board members. board members. Energy.